battle lines have been drawn, allegiances chosen, and now the battle for the fate of the realms begins here. Can our heroes banish the Dark Elf threat, or is it all lost? Find out in the pages of Thor, God of Thunder, number 17. The comic opens with the reveal of the bug Malekith put on Thor, and when I say bug, I don't mean listening device, I literally mean a giant bug. That's how the Dark Elves have been tracking our heroes. But being the clever god that he is, Thor figured this out and was able to fake one of his teammates' death using a spell he picked up from Loki. Oh, well, isn't that nice? So they could all be together now to ambush them. A brutal battle ensues, complete with sword slashing, magic blasting, and bodies dropping all over the place. Malekith even manages to teleport Thor's hammer away for a short time, but in a great scene of perseverance, even with his organs turned to glass, Thor fights on valiantly. So at this point in the comic, the question now becomes, how do you top the epic final battle from the last arc, God Bomb? Well, the answer is you don't, because the Dark Elf Council decides to make Malekith their new king. Yep, Dark Elves only want kings they can fear, and well, the man they call the Accursed sure did manage to do a lot of that. Worse still, Scumtongue, the guy who originally broke Malekith out of prison and killed all those dwarves, now becomes a senator. Well, you know, he has a good name for a politician, I'll give him that much. Of course, there still is the whole matter of Malekith being an escaped criminal, and he will have to serve out his time, but now being king, he can choose someone else to serve in his place, and Wazara volunteers, rather living a horrible life in a frozen prison than under Malekith's rule. And so, the story ends with the future of the realms remaining uncertain, but the Asgardians have managed to come much closer with the other races, and they will need those bonds of friendship more and more as the comic concludes, now that Malekith has a seat of power, and it seems that he and the Ice Giants are working on building alliances of their very own. Thor, God of Thunder, number 17 was certainly not the ending I was expecting, but in the end, after much thought, I think it ends up working really well. Our hero was forced to build relationships outside his comfort zone, and those friendships will no doubt be very important in the coming arcs. Also, in uniting the Dark Elves, he may have endangered the entire world, and I find that very interesting. Jason Aaron really did open up the world of Thor, giving us a wide range of different characters and situation. It's almost a Game of Thrones style tale of intrigue and backstabbing. For that, I give it an 8.5.